Hey, it is the casual athlete here for Zero Tackle. And obviously, casual athlete here to talk to you about the top scorers from round 22. Let's get into it because there are some big ones to talk about here. First up, Damien Cook. And this guy has been unstoppable lately. It doesn't matter if he's playing hooker, it doesn't matter if he's playing center. It really doesn't matter what he's doing on the field. The guy is racking up big attacking stats, tons of run meters, and everything associated with that. So this game here, 45 tackles, 146 run meters. You got the 7 tackle busts there as well. Led to 95 fantasy points and the top scorer of the round, which is absolutely bonkers for him. The one concern is that there is a bit of talk that Marmazelis is the long-term hooker. Obviously, Cook is leaving at the end of the year. And if South Sydney do fall out of the finals race, it might mean some risk to Cook's minutes. So keep that in mind. He could potentially lose a few minutes down the stretch, but if you've got him, ride the hot wave. He is the number one hooker in fantasy right now. Next up, Jojo Fafita. And this is a guy that you don't necessarily expect on this list, but you shouldn't be too surprised. I mean, we are seeing a lot of Titans players popping up here. So Khan Pereira's had some big games. We've seen Philip Sami have some big games as well. Brian Kelly, obviously, has had a few himself. Jaden Campbell's been a big part of this list. This week, it was Jojo Fafita's turn. So he put on one of the best games of his career. 3 tries, 3 try assists, good run meters there as well. He was just involved in everything in this game, and they absolutely destroyed the Broncos too. So, look, Titans fans can hold their heads high. They're a chance at the finals this year. And Jojo Fafita, mate, this was a game where he looked super, super explosive. Third up here, Dream Buller. And in this Tigers team, he has been one of the shining lights in this roster. So with Dream Buller, we've seen games where he has put up these sorts of performances. And this one was really impressive because it was in a loss too. So 266 run meters, 9 tackle busts, and the 2 tries there. He was a big part of them coming back and being a shot in this game. Unfortunately, the Tigers couldn't quite do enough to get back with the Cowboys. So Dream Buller, top 3 fantasy score in a loss with so many attacking stats. Super impressive. And he's a guy I've got my eye on. So if the Tigers can sort of figure things out and move up towards the edge of the 8 kind of thing next year, then he's a guy who's definitely going to benefit and rise up to around that sort of 600 to 700K mark instead. Harry Grant's up next, and this is a return to form for an overall fantasy legend. So Harry Grant, top hooker in fantasy last year, top hooker in fantasy the year before, but this year has been pretty questionable. And this game was a real show out for him. So we had 138 run meters, obviously the 46 tackles. He's always making those, but 2 tries as well. So the 2 tries carried him to 80, his best fantasy score of the year. And hopefully, if you're a Harry Grant owner, you'll be thinking, I hope this is just the start, because he has gone on hot runs like this before where he has put up these sorts of scores. So it is perfectly viable to think that he could do that again. And last one, Nathan Cleary, before we go into the 6 to 10 range. But Nathan Cleary, 79 points here, had a try in this game, 5 tackle busts, 182 run meters. And the reason I highlight these stats is because Nathan Cleary is getting it done on the ground. So that running play for him in particular, that's where he's getting those base stats. And we looked at last week, he had about 240 run meters. This 182 to back it up is not a fluke at all. So he is running the ball a ton. It just makes him completely unstoppable in fantasy. And it means these tries are going to keep coming because he's going to score these tries. Like if he's running the ball this much, then Nathan Cleary is such a dangerous player that he's going to score tries. So Nathan Cleary looks like the only option as your captain for the run home. And this 79 is a bit more proof of that. Then some notable mentions here. So Gutho with 79 points as well as Jai Gray. Gutho had a crazy game. Big upset for Parramatta. I'm wearing my Para jersey as well just to represent us being back in the winner's circle. Jai Gray had a killer of a game, so obviously they copped a loss in that one, but he was really, really noteworthy. Very hard to contain for Cronulla in that one. We had Joey Tarpanay, 76 points, and Keeney again. Keeney keeps on going, 73 points, and then Scotty Drinkwater, 69 points with him against Tigers. You were expecting a big game, and he definitely delivered for you there. Anyway, that is the top scorers for round 22. Hopefully you had a few of these guys. If not, we can target a few of them in trades next week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Good luck.